It's not.
I do. But go ahead.
It's not with him. It's with you because you had an expectation of him that he didn't line up with.
I see that.
So you got to get yourself together to let it go for you.
I believe that. And it's funny because I mean, occasionally we'll throw out a little joke or ask a question. I mean, this has gone 30 years, right? I know it's probably
Over
on
30,
his last nerve. I know. But he has never asked a who, a when, a what, a why. He has never, and I guess
Because I'm not interested in that. I'm not. I'm not interested in who you were with. I'm not. It's not something that will make me feel good. You know, that's going to be painful. Why would I want to go there?
Exactly.
You know, that's. You know, that's. You know,
and sometimes that track, and I like that explanation because sometimes I will be like, well, it doesn't even matter.
it's not that I don't care.
You don't want to know.
I don't want to know. You know, to the extent of that. And again, I do know this, that the men can be with a woman that they don't truly care about, truly love, you know, and it's very easy for us to do that. It's probably women.
Well, I hope they're listening.
No,
I'm just kidding.
but women probably can't not do that. Well, some women can. I don't want to speak too much in generalizations, but there was never a person that I was with that I would take over you. I'll guarantee you that. I don't know if that holds a lot of weight, but that's
So
my.
it held weight to me. You ain't
That has
that.
Yeah, but that, you know, that's, you know, my honest to God feelings on that. You know, but again, challenges. Here we go again. There's always challenges that we have to face, and we'll continue to face them.
Right.
Things have changed, though. I will say this: since we had children, there has been no women. You know, period. I devoted my life to my family, and that's, you know, that's something I feel very, very comfortable in talking about. I feel very, very honored. You know, I think that we made a bond right there that's life lasting. That our family will be the top of what we try to achieve, and you know, going forward. So I put all of my love and heart into my family. That's so important. And you know, you notice the difference. I know you have. Our oldest kid is what, 25. You know, so that's a lot of years of trying to do the right thing, be in the right place, you know, do my part. We're a great team, truly. You know, when it came to raising a family, certain things she couldn't do that I did, and vice versa. You know, that I was the morning guy, and I'm not a morning person. Trust me. But I got those kids up and ready for school, because you had to be there early. And I mean, if mama couldn't put a braid in the kid's hair, I was braiding my baby's hair. If she didn't like it, daddy did his best.
That's right.
You know,
That's right.
If it was one sock out, they wore one sock to school.
Well, you know, but that teamwork was important because, you know, our kids mean so much to us that, you know, we would pick our roles and stick to them. You know, that was so important. Keeping the balance in life, you know, that's so important, you know, because if you don't have that, you know, you don't know where you go, you know, mentally. It's just tough on people. You know, working, raising a family, and all the obstacles we have to deal with as minorities in this country. You know, you have to bring into all those pieces, all those aspects matter. You know, you can't. You had to bring home a check. I had to bring home a check, and we had to make sure that those checks, you know, did what they had to do to keep move the family forward. So there's so many things. So.
Yeah, prime example, it was hard to deal with you.
Yeah.
But I tell you, no hold bar. That underneath the hat sign, this was her. Because we visited her former church, and she sat here with this big old frisbee hat on. You couldn't see the eyes, and I always said, "Who is this person just sitting here?" Choir singing good, everybody shouting. She's sitting like crickets. And I'm just saying to myself, I look, I observed, I kept it moving. And, we've been over there twice. Now the third time, she ended up coming over to my church now. And she had this one hat on. She took the hat off, and I actually seen who was under this hat. And ever since then, I said, that's my wife. But I had to understand, I just can't go up to her and like, we gonna get married. It was, like you say, Miranda, it's baggage.
Yeah.
As much as I got pissed on how she was dogged out and she didn't deserve it, I had to actually, like you say, 3-4 hours, you was asking questions, we was asking questions. And to me, as I got older, I think that's the first time I was actually honest. Wasn't playing any games about it, because as I get older, from 14 to now 42, your mind span, because the thing is, it's like a umbilical cord. The team breaks off. So anything that you did when you were 19, 18, whatever, when you got 20, you couldn't bring team up in there. All this, I'm grown. You're not grown until you up there paying a mortgage, paying some bills, and then you're home. Because if you're grown, a comedian set up here and said, if you're grown, you out there on your own.
That's right. Yep.
You have to understand that, when you let that grown part your lips, understand I officially said that I'm grown because I had my apartment. I was paying my own bills and everything. And it's hard. But if you don't have that loved one right there with you, it's definitely hard. I can do this on my own. Okay.
Well, you weren't designed to. I don't know how many clients I have to tell, as women, we've been conditioned to believe we don't need anybody and we could do it on our own. But if we really get biblical and we understand the background, you weren't designed to do it on your own. You were designed to be his helpmate. And so sometimes we have to question, have we messed up our design? And is who I am more of a helpmate to him, or am I just like everybody else? Because especially as African Americans in this country, as you were saying, the deck has already been stacked.
Oh.
And so as a black woman who has the pleasure of loving a black man, there's a responsibility of us to be, he's our protection, but we're his refuel. Because when he goes outside of our doors, he has to pour out so much just to be sure that he's able to come back home. To avoid going to jail, to avoid getting shot, to avoid becoming a statistic, to stay out of gangs, to become educated, to do all that he has to do, to turn it on, to code switch, to, you know what I mean?
Yes.
That when he comes back into this place, he's looking for us to love him back to full again. That's our responsibility. It's like every time you drive your car, there's some gas that's coming out of you, right? I'm notorious for not having gas. So I can use this as like my truth. Eventually that car cuts off. And so when they come home, we have to be that refill so that when they go out, it ain't nothing nobody else could say because we've loved on him enough. He doesn't have to feel like he's fighting a battle out there and in here. He's supported. Whatever your dream is, we'll figure it out because teamwork makes the dream work.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like, it's cliche, but it's so real. You gotta be the biggest cheerleader outside and the quietest coach on the bench in public. Because at the end of the day, sometimes our problem is that our personalities are so strong that we take over the light that he's trying to shine. And so we have to learn how to plug him in so that when he goes out, that light automatically comes on. But that's a work that we gotta do. And especially as Black women who are educated, it's hard for us to turn that down.
Yeah.
We worked hard to get you. I'm still paying for these degrees. My kids gonna pay for these, but we have to understand that there's a balance. And so who I am in the business world cannot be who I am at home. He don't need you to be his teacher.
That's a very good point.
This is my biggest critic. This right here, when I'm up and down that road, it's not a day, or well, I should say night, that my phone don't ring. Hey honey, checking on you. You okay? I'm going to go to bed. I'll ride through here if I'm in the area, just to make sure that my house is okay and secure. And I got to keep it moving. When I come in at 5, maybe 6 in the morning, only thing I see is the couch. He'll come downstairs. Oh, my baby didn't even make it upstairs. That's how, I run about 300 miles a day on a heavy day. Oh, she gonna call that phone. You okay? Yeah, I couldn't sleep. Just checking on you. That makes me feel good because don't nobody else check on me besides God. My wife is calling, hey, because I deal with nut cases. You should have been here. I said, I'm just getting started. I apologize if you've been sitting out here 4 or 5 hours, but how can I help you now compared to the 5 hours you've been sitting here? Oh, you need a job? Okay, there you go. You need a battery? Okay, let me get you a battery guy. You got a flat? Okay, I'll take you to Hector down the road and let you go ahead and deal with him. My job is to please you the best of my ability, and let's keep it moving.
And he's my biggest supporter when I need to vent with parents and staff members and kids. So I was like, I just need 10 minutes. And I talk, and he chimes in like he's really listening. I know sometimes he's not. But he makes me feel good, and then we move on to something else. So we balance each other out, making sure that I'm there for him, he's there for me, and that we feel like the other person has been that listening ear, that shoulder that we need.
Because she prayed about me every day. She put in my ring, thank you for having big hands. But she also scared of me because she's like, if he ever put his hands on somebody, I'm going to pray for them because he going to be, he going to choke him or something. But I'm very overprotective about this one and that one over there. And I lose my mind about either one of them because I ask myself every day, if something happened to my wife, where would I be? Yes, it's the first time you're hearing about it. But when I'm in that truck, I have a peace of mind because I don't have to worry about who I'm going to deal with. I can sit in that truck 10 hours. Or sometimes I sit on the back of the truck just till I get a call. Sometimes I don't get a call. I'm in the open. Me and God, we having a conversation. My wife asks me, how I work, boy. She don't know that I done had a conversation. She don't know if I talk to a couple of my friends. But one thing about it, she understands.
Yeah.
She understands when I don't tell anything. All she knows is that we have a joke. Better make sure that money come up in here.
Don't we?
Yeah.
And I always said that. You can sit up here and say, like I said, you're grown. 9 to 5. If you're grown, you're on your own. But if a man don't work, man don't eat. And I think I got my wife because of my cooking. But You know, who knows? As long as I can keep a smile on her face the best way. But I don't want to do this. Yes, you do. But do I have to do? Yeah. I don't feel no. Go. Go. Let's go.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a pusher as a provider, but I already thought about what she don't want to go do. No, you need to do this. Because she's the same way with me. I'm not going nowhere. I don't work all week. I'm about to sit in this chair this week. Well, you know we got this, and you know we got that. Oh man! But at the end of the day, we go through. We do what we say we're gonna do. It's just like we got a list. If it's grocery shopping just for this day, we accomplish. You know. And sometimes, because she's the businesswoman, I'll come in, here you go. Okay, what's going on? Who? What? Okay, take care of it. Order it. She said, honey, I want to buy it. Order it. Give me the bill for it. She said, you order it. Do something. As long as I can keep this smile going, even though it's hard, but it's vice versa, you know, because, you know, she keep me on my toes.
You were gonna say something.
Well, I was going to mention something about, you know, some of our roles are somewhat traditional. If you think about it, you know, you do most of the cooking, not that you have to, but if you do, I'm glad you do, because I don't cook. But we do. You know, maybe if I started, we'll both lose about 40 pounds, because my cooking will be terrible. But you know, I think that's been working for us over the years, those traditional roles that we play. You know, because when it comes to shopping and all that kind of stuff, although I love going with you, some of the times I sit in the car. I think that's what your dad did. I don't know why I do that sometimes, but I do like going into the store sometimes, but I tend to sit in the car and listen to the radio or something like that. But you know, some things work for us that may be somewhat different, but when it comes to fixing things around the house, well, that's my role. You expect me to do it. So, and I don't mind doing it. You know, that's kind of what my dad did. So I have no problem with doing some of those traditional things. But when it comes to after work and building me up and all that kind of stuff, I think you played that part tremendously over the years. Thank you very much. You know, sometimes you have to think about those things that you sometimes forget, but yeah, I have challenges.
And you've done the same too, because you know the challenges that I've gone through.
Yes,
And
that's
he
that's tough.
has been an ear, and I know you're probably sick of hearing the same story since 2006. But hopefully this story will end in a positive way very soon. But you know, I was thinking the same thing when the two of them were talking, that we do that for each other.
Yeah, it's so important, you know, you just to get through your everyday life, to have that individual that you can kind of count on to bring you back, give you back your energy, because we often need our energy replenished. That's so important.
That was a great point about the refill, and it made me rethink sometimes, you know, the way, because I get to come home a lot earlier than Joe does, and so sometimes I'm home 3, 4, 5 hours, and I've been able to chill, eat, change clothes, take off the bra, take off the girdle, and he comes in, and I'm probably blah 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 blah, you know, and
I've used all my words.
And that's what he says. I've used all my words, so you know, I did have to learn, you know, a little bit to pull back and to give space and those kinds of things, and also just to remember to continue to refill, because the world does snatch things from our men especially, and it's also making me reflect on excuse me, probably how I deal with my son in some ways too, because he is 25, so he does go out and probably have to, you know, be careful of what neighborhoods and what friendships and all those things that you said. And because he does get on my nerves, like your children do, I probably do and say some things that may cut him down, that when you said he needs refilling, then, you know, it's making me think about a different way to also deal with him. So that when he gets a wife, he knows what to expect from her, and he should know that she should refill him. And then you said something about my dad and how he used to go to the store and just a happy. My mother never drove; she never had to drive, and it was like never a big issue. If she went to Sears on 79th Street and stayed for 2 hours, he would get some Spanish peanuts and some candy corn and get in the car and write his sermon and just be happy as a lark. And Joe is the same way. So, you know, I appreciate that kind of thing. I'm not one who sees very well. I don't like to drive places I haven't been, but any place I want to go, he will take me. If it's Nordstrom and he sits in the car for 2 hours, or goes or sneaks down to Dick's Sporting Good or whatever.
Normally the golf range is down the street.
And so
That must be open.
So, you know, it's never a problem. And, you know, I hear friends who say, oh, you guys are always doing things together. And we do. And I do appreciate that because even like church and that kind of thing, there are people that I know who are married whose spouses will never go to church with them, never go to events or never go to functions. And there's some people who are married that I didn't even know were married, members of the congregation or, you know, members of other things. So, you know, that's one of those things on this side of the tea list.
And I love the fact that you are very supportive of me. This book would not have happened if it was not for you pushing me. And from that book came this web series and my Young Ladies at All Times. So you have definitely been my biggest cheerleader, my biggest support system. And I could not be here without you. So I truly thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Amen.
So
I thank God for you.
Uh-oh. Me?
You.
Really?
You played a big part in her life. And
don't get in the front. See, there's a tissue, truly.
it's just the simple part. She always say, Wolverine this, Wolverine that. And I looked at her, who is this Wolverine you always talking about? Until I met you, and you remind me so much of my auntie that passed away. Because just looking at you, you are zero tolerance. You say what you mean what you say, but one thing about it, you speak from your heart. If it's broke, you'll fix it. If it's not broke, you don't say nothing about it. And you played a big part in her life. Thank you.
You're welcome. And she played one in mine as well.
Well, one thing I want to add to that you do give good advice.
Mm-hmm.
You really do. You know,
Thank
that's one of your strongest qualities. The advice that you give is always top notch and more than likely the right information an individual needs to hear. So that's a quality that most people don't have. I know I don't always give good advice. So I have to ask you first to make sure. But it's important, you know, that you hear that. And it's not just the advice you give to me, it's the advice you give to others. It's good advice, it's positive advice. It's something that we cherish, right?
Yes,
Thank you.
very much so.
I almost made it through.
I knew. That's why I had the tissue right there for you.
She will call me. Well, I'll talk to your buddy. Who? Wolverine. Well, she told me how I need to do this, how I need to do that. Okay, then do it.
And she doesn't need advice because this is a firecracker, a go-getter, one of the youngest people that I know who will do the things that she has done. She was my assistant principal and I was a principal. If we would just talk about something, say, well, we should do so-and-so and so-and-so, it was done quickly. And I'm thinking at first when I met her, I'm like, if she did it that quick, it can't be that good. But that was not the truth. Top quality work. Top quality work.
And to Miranda, hey, that's an icebreaker.
Mm-hmm.
Because she'll sit up here and turn her phone up. Honey, is that Jason you listen to? No, that's Miranda. Who? You know, she won't say nothing to me Cause you know, if I'm just in that mode, I'm trying to just rest or relax. I don't want to hear nothing coming out her phone.
Mm-hmm.
But when I hear it's a message, mute the TV and I'm stuck. I said, that Jake's one, she a speaker. That's not Jake's. That's Miranda.
Mm-hmm.
Who's Miranda? That lady that was down there the first time. And I take heed to the notes or how you speak.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know if you what's that, Sarah Jakes?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's you, the wife, or whatever. Because as you speaking a young black sister, you know, you really have to listen to understand and everything. I'm like, wow.
Thank you so much.
Some good advice.
Yes.
That refill, powerful.
Thank you so
A lot
much.
of good analogies.
Yes. The cuts, the bumping into, that
Right. Yeah, that shut me up. Well, I want to thank all of you for coming and being a part of this. This was some good conversation.
It was.
And we definitely need to continue this as well. I want to thank Miranda Chanel for being here, the Taters, Trudy and Joe, my boo, Vincent, and KP, our dog, for making his debut. And I just want everyone to continue to take care of yourself underneath the hat.